They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. And though it's been said many times in many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas, everybody. Welcome to our Christmas show. We've got some really beautiful people on our show today. You guys are looking great. The Forster sisters. Looks so Christmassy. How do you folks, you know, we've got a tree back here. Did y'all check this tree out?
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
Yeah.
Isn't it
beautiful?
Boy, I love this time of year. This is a great time of year. When you all decorate your trees at home, what do you use for decorations? Anything special?
I think one of the most favorite parts, that we don't do it as much anymore because we've all kind of set up our own little households, but when we were younger, we'd all jump in the truck, or we did it in the Volkswagen one time, but go out and actually chop a tree down, you know, and haul it home, and then the girls were in charge of, you know, putting it up and then finding all the ornaments.
And then Daddy would drag it out the next day after Christmas, ornaments, icicles and all.
Everything.
That sounds really neat. That's what Christmas is all about. You know, we've got some photos of some Christmas trees that we want to show everybody. They're kind of different from your usual Christmas tree. So we're going to show them up here on the monitor. Y'all check them out. Christmas was virtually unknown in Japan until about a century ago. Today it has become a popular holiday. In Russia, the story goes that once a poor woman was unable to provide trimmings for her tree. This is a neat story. When she awoke Christmas morning, she found that the sun had turned a spider's cobwebs to silver. Isn't that a neat story? Yeah. The seppo from Italy is a triangular wood frame. Boy, that doesn't look like a Christmas tree at all, does it? And it's thought to represent flames from a Yule log. In Brazil, Christmas trees are not evergreen, so they're stripped of their leaves and they cover them with paper and then they decorate. And that sure doesn't look like a Christmas tree to me. Does it you?
Not here.
I didn't even know. I had no idea about that. All y'all being sisters and you sing, when did this start? I mean, like when you were real little, or how did y'all start singing?
Kathy and June started first. They were 8 and 10 years old, and we, in our little community church of about 60 people on a good day, they started singing, and then Kim sang so loud from the back pew that the congregation forced them to make it a trio, and then they had all the parts taken, so they wouldn't let me sing, so thank goodness for a persistent mother who got me in there too.
Yeah. Well, now, who's the oldest and all that? I think, Kathy, you're the oldest.
Right. And then
June, and then Kim.
And then Chris.
What kind of personalities, like when the oldest, are you the bossy one, or is all that true now?
I'm the bossy, not getting my way.
June, what's your, how would y'all describe June?
Busy Sue.
Busy? What about Kim? Well,
we can't talk about it today.
They're not saying anything. I'd be worried. How about Christy? You're the youngest.
She's the baby.
Okay,
She's the baby.
Kind of spoiled, huh?
Yeah.
So, how do y'all usually spend Christmas? Do y'all go home to the folks? Or?
Well, what we usually do is we all go to Mother and Daddy's house. If, you know, we're not living there, but Kathy and Bus have a little girl. That's her husband. That's 4 years old, almost. And we have to wait for her to get up and wait for her to open the presents. By the time they finally get over there, seems like it takes forever for them to get there. We call them the late family.
The late family. Well, I tell you what.
But after that, we usually have lunch and just spend the day together.
Oh, that sounds like a nice Christmas. Well, we're fixing to have us a nice Christmas right here. We're going to go into the kitchen and do some cooking, some Christmas cooking. So y'all, don't leave your chairs because we're going to be right back. And we're about to get serious here about some Christmas cooking, aren't we?
Great.
What have we got, y'all? What are we going to cook for Christmas?
Well, we're going to cook something that's a little bit different from things that we usually have around Christmas at home. We're going to cook a duck.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever had duck before, so this will be a first for me. What do we do? How do we start this?
Well, we want to start by baking the duck at 350 for 1 hour, and then 300 degrees for another hour or until it's done.
Okay.
Then you want to remove the duck from the pan.
Okay. Ooh, be careful. It's got to be hot.
And keep it warm. Then you want to drain the drippings into a bowl and then skim off the fat, but I think we've already done that.
That's a good-looking duck here.
Sure is.
Since this is a raspberry sauce, we're going to drain 2 10-ounce packages of frozen raspberries.
Okay.
And you puree those in the food processor.
That's a pretty Christmas
Oh, it's
red.
a great color.
Isn't it pretty?
It's going to look great.
Okay.
You want to place in a medium saucepan, which we've done, and add 1/2 cup sugar.
Okay. Y'all being sisters and all, did y'all have a sisters group that was an influence to y'all? I've always
gosh.
Patsy
Probably.
Cline was my influence. Who was you guys?
We've had so many influences. I mean, we started out listening to just about everything we could find. I mean, from rock and roll to country to our aunts and uncles' records, but...
Did y'all listen to watch Lawrence Welk and watch the
oh,
Lennon
yeah.
Sisters?
Now, the Lennon Sisters were an
Sisters would
influence,
be
right.
it.
I used to watch Lawrence Welk just to see the Lennon Sisters. I loved them a lot. Okay, now we got to get back to our cooking.
Okay, we're going to add 3
sidetracked.
tablespoons of cornstarch.
Okay. It's already pre-measured. Dump her on in there.
And the fat that you drained off, or the drippings from the duck, you need 1 cup of those to also go
Duck
into
drippings?
duck drippings into the
Are you
raspberry
sure we want to
sauce.
put this in?
Take my word.
Okay.
We're going to add 1 cup of white wine.
Okay.
Now, don't sip it, June. Come
on. Yeah. Hang on. Hold on to yourself there. Don't want to get carried away. Okay.
And also 1/4 cup of lemon juice.
Okay.
Y'all have any hobbies?
Oh, lots.
What do you
Too
do?
many.
Yeah, they cost you money, don't they? These hobbies. What do y'all collect?
On the road, we spend a lot of time junking, as we call it, going to antique shops and junk stores and just sifting through a lot of stuff.
Oh, so you like antiques?
Yeah.
How do you get them on the bus and back home?
Well, now, I'm really getting to be pretty good at figuring out how to get things home. Sometimes I have shipping lines get things home. Sometimes they'll get on the bus and they never know what to expect.
True.
And I don't ever tell them till they get on the bus.
Then it's too late.
It's too late.
Just kind of crowded on there, huh?
On the raspberry sauce, we're going to stir this and stir it well while you're cooking it to keep it from scorching. And then the sauce will thicken up, and that's when you want to take some, which we just happen to have a little bit ready.
Okay.
And we're going to brush it onto the duck just so it'll be real pretty and
How are
also
you at
add the
painting?
flavor.
Great.
I'm terrible. Jim's
make
the
you
art
paint.
person.
Cooking is one of my hobbies. I mean, I just
okay.
spend a lot of my time cooking, really.
Somehow I feel like you feel at home. Like you probably did a lot of cooking growing up, didn't you?
in each other's way, all the time, really.
Too many cooks in the kitchen?
Yeah, what you,
5.
what you really needed was all 4 of us in here and you, and then you'd have the real thing going here.
Yeah, it's a wild kind of
I
time.
bet y'all wouldn't fuss and fight a little bit, would you? I mean,
Oh, always.
We always have different opinions and different ideas about what should go in what
Okay.
and who's the best cook, which I am the best cook.
Ah, look at this. No
She'll
contact.
cook, though, so I'll let her.
Okay. So we've spread this all over, and then what do we do?
Well, you use the rest of the sauce. You kind of serve it with the duck, but you can just garnish. Use whatever kind of garnish that you like, grapes or raspberries or apples, you know,
Oh, that
whatever.
sounds nice. Well, for the folks at home, let's go back to the top. We're going to prepare the duck, rub skin with salt and pepper, bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 1 hour, then at 300 degrees Fahrenheit for another hour. We remove from pan, and we're going to keep it warm. We're going to drain the drippings and skim the fat. Drain frozen raspberries, puree the food in the processor, and place in saucepan. And we're going to add sugar, cornstarch, duck drippings. I'm still not sure about that. White wine and lemon juice. Stir well, bring to boil, stirring constantly. Cook until thickened, spoon over duck, and serve remaining sauce with the duck. And then you garnish, and then it looks like this.
It's gorgeous.
Oh,
It looks like
isn't this great?
a Christmassy dish.
Oh, when do we eat?
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, we're not quite yet, but right now, y'all hold on, don't go anywhere. We're going to be back and do a little more cooking.
Classy Lady Incorporated, offering personal service and fine fashions for all occasions at the mall at Green Hills in Nashville and Westtown Mall in Knoxville.
And we're about to do some dessert cooking here for Christmas.
Right.
We have, what is this called?
This is the chocolate Christmas cake.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is we're going to start with a store-bought chocolate cake mix. We're going to mix the cake batter according to the directions on the package. Then we're going to add 6 ounces of chocolate morsels.
Okay.
And then we're just going to kind of fold these in
Okay.
while Kim pours those in.
Kim, I understand that next Christmas this time, you're going to be a married lady, right?
Yes, I'm going to get married in the spring.
Oh, that's great.
So maybe he can cook me a chocolate Christmas cake next year.
Maybe so. I hope he's watching this. I'm sure he's watching this. You mix that all in.
Right. And then we're going to bake it in some 8 or 9-inch round baking
I'll
pans.
grab me one here.
Just going to half this up here.
Okay. And Christy and I have something in common. Both of our husbands are musicians.
That's right.
And recently, we have been spending a lot of time apart from our husbands, haven't we?
That's right.
Because your husband, Gary Smith, plays keyboards, and my husband plays guitar, and they're both working for Dolly Parton
That's right.
on her TV show.
That's great.
So we'll give them that little plug there.
Yeah, yeah. And has it been lonely out there for you?
Yes, it has.
Because Tom and I have been together almost constantly for about 4.5 years, and now we're spending a lot of time apart. But I found it's been good for us. Is it?
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
I agree.
It's like honeymoon all over.
Oh, good. And every 2 or 3 weeks when you see them, it's just,
Yeah.
I agree. So we got them in the pans. What do we do
Yeah.
now?
So we're going to bake them according to the package. And when they cool, you're going to cool the cake layers and frost with vanilla frosting.
Okay.
And this is
We
what
just-
it's going to look like when
we
you get
just
it out of the oven.
Happen to have one
So
already.
quick. And then we're going to take these chocolate morsels and just press them into the side
Get me a bowl.
of the
You
cake.
join in here. Now, this is the fun part. Get your hands in it.
Get your fingers in it. And
Yeah,
when
we're
you're
not-
done, you can
I
make
think
it
children would love to make this cake.
Yeah.
That's maybe why I'm having such a good time.
Yeah, none of us are acting our age while we cook there today, but that's what's so
the
fun
fun
about
part.
it. Okay, we get those all smooshed
Yeah.
around in the sides, and then what's next?
And then we're going to put a ring of cherries around the bottom of the cake.
Okay.
Just
Y'all dig in. Help me
Yeah.
here. And they're
Just a
sticky.
little-
They're sticky.
ring around the bottom to make
Okay.
it pretty.
Yeah, I think everybody get the idea all the way around.
Lots of red.
You can take a lot more time than we are and make it look a little bit more right? Okay, now once we do that, we're going to take a few and put them on top. And
That's right. We're going to arrange them in a starburst pattern. Just kind of make an X to start
put
with.
one in the middle.
Yeah.
So 4, 5, 6,
7.
7 across one way.
And
And
7 back in the middle of the other way.
okay. Oh, you guys are doing good on this.
And
Now,
then you want to make another sort of semi-X across
in the middle of that.
Uh-huh.
And then we take, what, these again?
And you're going to just put them in
Okay.
the little spaces around to make it pretty.
Ooh, okay. Who says you 3 of us are doing pretty good in this kitchen, don't you?
That's how it is at our house. Everybody gets their hands in the dough.
Okay, I think everybody's got the idea, so we're going to recap this little recipe from the top for one more time. Mix cake batter, add chocolate morsels, bake in 2 round pans, cool cake layers, and frost. Press chocolate morsels into icing. Then you make a ring of cherries around the bottom of the cake, arrange more cherries on top in a starburst pattern, then you add your chocolate morsels. And when you do that, and when you do it right, folks, it's going to look like this.
So good.
Beautiful?
Yeah, that looks wonderful.
Oh, I could get into that. How about
Definitely.
y'all? If you folks want any of these recipes you've seen today, send a stamped self-addressed envelope to me, Sylvia, care of Holiday Gourmet, 2806 Opryland Drive, Nashville, Tennessee, and the zip's 37214. Hey, folks, hold on, because before long we're going to be digging into this stuff.
I'm
How
ready.
about it?
I'm telling you.
We'll see you in a minute. Stay tuned. I'm dreaming of a
Christmases be white.
Oh, that was so pretty. Oh. You guys sing so wonderful. Thank you. That was beautiful. Kathy, what is the best Christmas gift you ever got?
From the time that I was old enough to talk, I wanted a piano. And so one Christmas Eve, we came home from church, and there it sat.
Oh,
so I guess that was one of the best.
That was your best?
Yeah.
Woo! What have we got here?
This is the best Christmas present I ever got.
Oh, what kind of puppy is this?
It's a chocolate Labrador.
How old?
About 2.5 months.
What's his name?
Her name is Cupid.
Her name is Cupid. It's a little girl. Oh, you hungry? Smelling all this food here. Oh, how sweet. Well, we were curious, so we took our cameras out and asked some folks out there what their favorite Christmas gifts were.
This is the best present I've ever gotten right here.
A bike?
Probably a ring from my husband.
I think it was probably a little red wagon.
When I was about 9 years old, I got a new bike, and I wanted it real bad.
The game is sorry.
That's the thing I ever got for Christmas. Was my job.
An easy bake oven.
I think the nicest thing I ever got for Christmas was family portrait from my children.
I don't really think about what I get for Christmas. That's what I can give.
Oh, wasn't that sweet? That was such a sweet thing to say. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? I hate to touch it. It's so pretty. We got our duck, and we've got the Hormel cold cuts and some cheese with Santa sitting on top. Isn't that cute? That's cute. You know, Christy and June, I didn't ask you guys, what was your favorite Christmas gift of all?
Well, I think we've had many special Christmases, but one thing that we still have around that we got as a Christmas present as children is baby dolls. You know, little girls love baby dolls, but we have this one little baby doll, and her name is Sharon, whom Kathy's little girl plays with now, and it's just one of her favorite dolls.
That's great.
But another thing is our mother was very sick. She'd been working in a mill, and she'd gotten a lot of fiber and things like that in her lungs and had, some problems, and was in the hospital around Christmas time, and we were kind of sweating it out thinking she wasn't going to get to come home for Christmas, but ended up getting to come on home Christmas Eve. So that just made Christmas more special than ever.
What is the most important thing about Christmas to you guys? When I say Christmas, what does it bring to mind?
Family, just spending time with our family. And we all are very generous with each other, although a lot of times it's not really in a lot of money. It's in things that you try to please everybody else in a little special way. But
sometimes the things that you do that are real personal, like something that you hand make, those are the gifts that you cherish down through the years. Do y'all have any Christmas wishes? How about you, Kim? What do you wish for?
I'm always just really happy to be home for Christmas. That's always just such an important time, for all of us. But just just being home and having time to spend with our parents and stuff. I think that's pretty ultimate.
Yeah, we stay so busy out on the road. I think to spend a few days at home with family. I know we usually go up to Illinois and spend some time with my husband's folks, and then my mama comes down to Nashville to spend some time, which is great because she works in a factory, 5 days a week, and so it's a nice break for her to come down and get away from that. But I have enjoyed having you guys on so much. This has been wonderful.
It's been our pleasure. The kitchen is one of our favorite places.
Me too. Now I tell you, I used to not be much of a cook, but I tell you what, I'm getting into it now. I'm really enjoying this a lot. So thanks for joining me. And for the folks out there at home, I just want to say that we wish you the very best holiday that you've ever had, and be safe out there on the roads, and we all love you. Bye-bye, y'all. Bye-bye.
Shotgun Red's feeling left out. Everyone's invited to a party but him. Little does he know, it's Shotgun Red's Christmas surprise. And it's Thursday on the Nashville Network.